What's going on, guys? North Rifleman coming at you guys with another cool video here. Not sure if you guys remember a while back when I purchased my Kalashnikov USA KR9. I mentioned that I probably wasn't going to leave it alone in its original configuration. I was thinking about leaving it alone, how I got it, just to be more of a purist, I guess you could say. And that would be, leaving it in its original configuration that I got it with this AK-74 style furniture that it came with. Reason being is because, if you know which gun this gun is based from, that would be the Russian Betyaz 9mm submachine gun. Obviously, you know, the original gun is fully automatic. This one is not. It's semi-automatic, obviously. But yeah, so I didn't want to leave it just in its original configuration, for that purpose. But craziness just hit me, and I just decided, you know what, I need to throw some kind of rail system on it. So yeah, here I am now. But anyways, there was really two manufacturers that I was looking at when it came down to looking for a solid rail for this particular gun. And the two manufacturers that I came up with, that I came across, I should say, was Zenico and Kalashnikov USA's rail system that they have. Zenico is a little bit more pricier and kind of harder to get. It is Russian made, so it's good quality piece. Everybody wants Zenico, but I decided, you know what? Let me just patronize a good old American company. So I decided to go with Kalashnikov USA K21 Eastern Bloc rail system here. So this one does give you the option to either do M-lock or a rail. So built in, it has rails, Picatinny rail section on top, at the bottom, and in the sides you can either run M-lock or run the rails that it comes with. In addition to getting this, I also got the extended charging handle that they offer for this gun. Hell of a lot more difference, with that charging handle, let me tell you. Without further ado, let me go ahead and show you guys the gun. Here it is. It's been cleared prior to the video, but for shits and giggles, I'll go ahead and clear it now. Nothing is in the magazine. This one, by the way, per YouTube's regulations and California's regulations, is a 10-round mag that's pinned. It's a 30-round mag that's pinned to 10 rounds. So really, it's only a 10-round mag. So YouTube, just so you know. And there's nothing in the chamber. This gun is safe. It's good to go. So, all right. Anyways, here is what the rail looks like on the gun itself. I think it looks fantastic, in my opinion. I had to go with the quad rail. I love quad rails on ARs, and I figured, you know what? Let me just throw a quad rail on this AK style firearm. And originally I was gonna leave the M-lock on the side, but I figured, let me just throw the rail sections on there. Make it easier to mount things on here. So yeah, this is what it looks like, man. I really like how it came out to look. I think it looks great compared to how it did before with this furniture here. So yeah. But anyways, let's go over some of the features on the rail. As I mentioned, you could run either M-lock on the side or put these rail sections on here. You don't have to put these rail sections that it comes with. Kalashnikov USA offers like smaller rail sections, so if you want to run something smaller, you can. But I figured, you know what, these came with it, and I really like the way it looks, so I'm just gonna run these. So yeah, this definitely makes it a lot easier to mount any kind of things on here, whether it's a laser, a light, or a hand stop like this right here. Really, really good purchasing of the firearm with that on there for sure compared to before. But yeah, it definitely makes it a lot easier to mount anything on here. I do plan on throwing this TLR light here, weapon light here, just right here on the side. I figured it mounts on pretty good, and it's actually super easy to turn it on once it's on there, because my hand's gonna run right here. So I have these fingers here I could engage the light with. Super easy. So yeah. Um, let's see. Anything else about this rail? I guess if you would like to mount a red dot up here, it's a pretty solid lockup, so I think it might hold zero pretty good, but why would you mount it on the front when you have this rail right back here and dust cover, you know? But it's up to you. You can do whatever you want with it. So just putting it out there. Let me tell you guys, the installation on this rail didn't really require any kind of smithing. God, I can't even talk right now. It did require me to kind of pound it into place a little bit, because let me tell you, right here in the receiver, it was kind of hard to push the rail in there. I'm not sure if it was oversized or whatever. It might have been a little bit not too bad, where I think it just needed to, like I said, it just needed to be pounded into place. Then it took a whole lot of force. Just tap it lightly with a rubber mallet, and it went right in. So yeah. This rail here does come in two sections, so it comes with the top section and the bottom section here. Obviously, if you know how to take apart an AK, you know that the gas tube up here comes off. This is not obviously not a gas tube, but on this gun, it is on an AK that's chambered in 7.62 by 39, or AK-74. On the 9mm here, this is just like I guess you could say like a guide for that piece of metal on the bolt to run in. But yeah, you separate these two parts, and you mount. First, you want to mount this bottom part here, put it in place. You take off this little retainer right up here, and then at that point you're able to take off the old furniture, throw the new one on, and then you want to put it back in place. The way you take this retainer off, it has like a little metal piece of metal right in there that just pretty much folds up. We could do it with a screwdriver; it would be a lot easier. And then at that point, you're able to push it forward, and to reinstall it, do it the reverse order. So push it back in place, and then close that little pin down so it secures it in place. And then you secure the top section on the gas tube here. You do got to remove the old one, just pretty much take it off, and then you literally just twist this guy off and it comes right off. Super easy. Watch a YouTube video. If I could do it, well, I guess you could say I'm kind of handy with things like this, but it's really not that hard. Just if you want to do it, you could do it yourself. You don't have to take it to a gunsmith, You can if you want, but, again, it's up to you. If you want to save some bucks, you could definitely do it yourself. So yeah, it's an installation process. It took me about 30 minutes because I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. I looked up a video on this, but I could not find any video. However, once I messed with it by myself, it was super easy to figure it out. And look, it fits great. It's really good fitment to the receiver here. No gaps whatsoever once you put it in place. So that's pretty cool. So pretty much here at the bottom there, it has a Picatinny rail already. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. This one, you cannot remove it. It's built in. So if you want to run M-Lock down here, you wouldn't be able to. Only M-Lock on the sides. And that's about it. In the top, it has a small section of Picatinny right there. If you want to put a pressure pad or something like that, you can. Or a light with some kind of mount, so it comes up to the side right here. I'll probably end up doing something like that eventually, but for right now, I think this Streamlight weapon light here will work pretty good. So yeah. As far as the rail goes, that's pretty much it. Definitely really like the way it sits now, especially with this BCM hand stop right here. I do gotta say, if you want to run one of these Russian surplus links here, you won't be able to do it unless you do a little bit of modification. And pretty much what I did is, if you see this part here, I literally removed this piece from the sling itself, mounted it to the little mount that it has here on the retainer, and pretty much just reversed it, because you cannot clip this to this part because the rail will be in the way. However, if you take it off, you can see this. You'll mount it onto this directly, and if when you want to mount the sling to it, you just clip it onto here, and it works pretty good, you know. So that's the best way I could find it. That could make it work. But now you now have a rail, so you know if you want to put some kind of sling mount on there, you can. But this is what I prefer to do, so that's what I did. Yeah. All right. So I think that's pretty much it with the rail. Super easy to install. You do kind of gotta mess with it a little bit, but it will go into place. Okay. Second thing that I did was I ended up getting this extended charging handle, and let me tell you guys, man, so much better with this than the standard, you know, little charging handle that it comes with. So this guy, again, I already cleared it, but you know, for safety, go ahead and demonstrate. It definitely makes running this a lot easier, man. You know, compared to like, you know, you're out there shooting and you go to reload, whatever. I mean, if you practice, you get pretty good at it. But with this, it makes it so much freaking easier to just reach over it, under it, you know, reload. Or if you want to use this hand, way easier with this oversized charging handle here. If you can see, that's how it looks. Super easy to install. They don't say to put Loctite, but I'll probably put Loctite on there just because this thing's gonna be moving back and forth, you know. So yeah, I did put Loctite on the screws for the rail, you know, just for better security on there. But yeah. But yeah, this charging handle, man, let me tell you, works so much better than the standard charging handle that it comes with. It makes it so much easier to manipulate the charging handle. So definitely a plus. I believe this guy was about $35, and the rail itself I got it on sale. Normally it's like $178.99 or something like that. I got it for $149.99. Pretty good price in my opinion, compared to like that of a Zeneco or any other manufacturer that's expensive, you know. Again, like I said, it didn't require a whole lot of modification. Honestly, no modification whatsoever. The rail itself, the sling, obviously, yeah, to make it work, but the rail went right in place. I just had to pound it in a little bit, but it works good. So, yeah, looking forward to test this out in this configuration pretty soon, and I'll do some range footage for you guys and report if I run into any issues or anything like that. I don't believe I will, but in case I do, definitely will be uploading some footage. But yeah, there she is, man. I definitely like how this gun turned out to be. I've always wanted to have a clone of the Bitya's submachine gun, and you know, this is pretty much the closest you'll get here in the US. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You know, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helped me a lot. I really appreciate all the recent followers that I've been getting, and all the people that have been following me since the beginning. I am looking to upload some better footage for you guys. So if you have any idea of what you would like to see, please comment on the comment section. Let me know. If you have any questions about this build or any of my other builds, feel free to reach out and I'll try to help you the best I can. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Kalashnikov USA K21 Eastern Bloc style rail. Thumbs up for sure.